Now today we are honored to have with us Dr. Lucas, who's going to come now and talk to us and make his presentation. So without further ado, the fabulous Dr. Lucas.
Thank you. It might be a little hard for you guys to see, but I'm going to read it and share it with you. So all you really have to do is listen, and you will get the whole story, okay? So basically, okay, we're going to talk about 5 different secrets to better health and weight loss and treating and handling diabetes naturally, okay? Now, and we're also going to be talking about losing weight, if anybody's interested in that, okay? Everybody, you know, a lot of our country these days, a lot of people in our country, we're probably the most overweight nation, one of the most in the world, okay? And there's a lot of things in our country that basically, you know, we're doing things these days not really to bring about health. A lot of times we're treating sickness as opposed to preventing sickness, meaning we don't take care of ourselves until we have a problem, okay? But we're going to talk about things we can do to hopefully prevent that, okay? Starting off, being overweight is one of the single most common causes of chronic disease. There are nearly 26 million Americans with diabetes. Anybody know anybody with diabetes? We all do, right? Next. More than 1/3 of the adults, 79 million, are estimated to have prediabetes. So it's almost 80 million people that are prone to getting diabetes, okay? Back one. Next, fine. Go ahead. Good. There we go. Diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death in the United States. Number 1 is heart disease. Number 2 is cancer. Number 3 is stroke. Number 4 is respiratory disease. Number 5, accidents, car accidents, falls. Number 6, Alzheimer's. Number 7, diabetes. And number 8 is flu and pneumonia. People with diabetes are more likely to suffer from complications such as heart attack, strokes, high blood pressure, kidney failure, blindness, and amputation of feet and legs. Okay, so the United States now ranks 50th in the world in life expectancy. Do you think that's good? No. We're supposed to be the greatest nation on the planet, yet we're 50th in life expectancy. That's pretty poor. Next. The average American is expected to live just 78 years. Now, that's a lot better than it used to be, right? But there's other countries who have people that are living into their 90s. Okay, diabetes costs $174 billion annually, including $116 billion in direct medical expenses. So what was one of the big things that our election process, the people were talking about, was what? Healthcare, right? And the cost of healthcare. Next. Okay, in a study published last year, the CDC projected that as many as 1 in 3 United States adults could have diabetes by the year 2050 if the current trends continue. Pretty big number. You can see that right there, right? That's more than 100 million people. That's a lot. Type 2 diabetes, in which the body gradually loses its ability to use and produce insulin, accounts for 90 to 95% of diabetes cases. Today we're going to give you the secrets to not only lose weight, but also become as healthy as possible. Let's take a look at how healthy you are. Okay, so we have a little survey in front of you guys, okay? Take a minute and fill out that survey and circle any of the conditions that you either currently have or have had within the past 6 months. And this is going to help you as we go through the information. So take a minute and fill that out for us. And we're also, by filling that out, by the way, we're going to enter you for a complimentary gift just for filling that survey out. in our office.
Your pens in your bag. Your pens in your big bag.
Make sure you get me on my good side. Pictures. Make sure you get my good side.
Oh, I've already got it.
I don't know that there is one, so I'm just kidding. Let's talk about what you circled, or did you circle anything? Did anybody circle more than one of those symptoms? 1, 2, 3. See in the process there? All right. Well, so basically, let me tell you what it means. Okay? If you have more than one symptom, or the one symptom you have occurs more than once per week, you have a problem you should be concerned about. Meaning something's not right in your body. Okay? It's never normal to have a symptom. Meaning symptoms tell us something. They're trying to tell us there's something wrong. Okay? It's basically telling you that something's not right and needs to be checked. Kind of like, well, we'll get to it in a minute. Go ahead, Max. I'll save my example. The doctor has you lie on your back for 5 minutes and then takes your blood pressure. Leaving the blood pressure cuff in the place it was, you stand up and immediately have your blood pressure taken again. Your blood pressure should rise between 5 and 10 points or more. So the blood pressure should actually go up. Okay? If it rises less than this, or if it remains below the original blood pressure amount, then this is an indication of adrenal gland exhaustion. The adrenal gland's not working the way they should. To rebuild these glands, you would need to reduce your caffeine, take certain supplements, and reduce your daily stress. Yes. Now let's talk about one more. The thyroid gland. Thyroid hormones are also involved with weight gain and fatigue. They speed up or slow down the conversion of sugar into energy in order to keep your body's temperature at a constant 98.6 degrees. Next. People with slow thyroid glands have trouble losing weight. They get cold easy, they have dry skin, they feel tired, and they can lose their hair. Next. Thyroid problems may not always show up in blood tests. So there's another simple test that we have our patients do if we want to check their thyroid function. Okay? Basically, what we do is we have them take their temperature underneath their arm for 2 minutes immediately upon waking. Not getting out of bed. As soon as you wake up, put the thermometer underneath your armpit and you lay there for 2 minutes and you take the temperature. Okay? Next. It should be 97.6 degrees or higher. Okay? If your temperature is subnormal, there may be a need to supplement your diet with iodine and other vital nutrients. By the way, I'm not telling you guys to take any supplements or medications today. I'm just giving you the information. Okay? Next. All right, now let's talk about the pancreas. The hormones secreted by the pancreas affect your weight as they determine if food is converted to energy or fat. Carbohydrates and sugars are broken down during digestion into simple sugars. Insulin is required to have the cells take these simple sugars from the blood to use for energy. One more. Okay, if there is a lack of insulin, these simple sugars do not go into your cells and your blood sugar rises. This is type 2 diabetes. The other pancreatic hormone is glucagon. This hormone is released when you do not have enough simple sugar in the blood to provide energy. Glucagon takes the fat from your body and converts it into simple sugar. This causes weight loss. When insulin is even slightly high in the blood, your body determines that there is enough energy supply and glucagon is not released. As a result, fat is not broken down and you will not lose weight. We consume, on average, over 120 pounds of sugar each year. So, who uses sugar? Anybody use sugar? No? Nobody uses sugar in here? Good. Most people don't say that. Well, 120 pounds of sugar each year. So that is probably about as much as this young lady weighs. Okay? That's a lot of sugar. Next, please. Okay, the pancreas produces higher and higher amounts of insulin to handle this overload. At some point, the cells become insulin resistant and close their walls and stop allowing insulin to do its job. Insulin then builds up in the blood. Next. The body becomes insulin resistant and glucagon is no longer released, which results in you not being able to lose weight. Next. It is highly recommended you stop eating and drinking all sugar products. There are natural alternatives. One that I like is called xylitol. Xylitol is how it's spelled. It looks like sugar, tastes like sugar, but is actually safe for diabetics. Okay? Next. You control insulin levels by eating lean proteins, complex carbohydrates such as whole grains, in addition to vegetables and good fats. A high protein meal decreases insulin and increases glucagon levels, reducing stored fat and helping with weight loss. Next. Okay, secret number 3. To be healthy, you must eat and drink only things that are healthy for your body. Stay away from any junk food. Next. Okay. Trans fatty acids such as margarine, vegetable shortening, i.e. Crisco, fried foods such as donuts, French fries, and other deep fried fast food items are dangerous at any level. These trans fatty acids are also widely used in commercially prepared foods containing partially hydrogenated oils such as crackers, cookies, cakes, pastries, microwave popcorn, and other snack foods. Next. According to Walter Willett, MD of the Harvard School of Public Health, eating trans fatty acids, particularly margarine, kills from 30,000 to 100,000 people every year from heart disease. Next. Okay. Each of us has heard that you must consume enough fresh vegetables and fruits every day, right? We've been told you're supposed to have fruits and vegetables. That should be the biggest part of our diet. Next. But why is that? Next. Next. The accumulation of stress, pollution, lack of nutrients in the body results in the formation of an enemy called free radicals. Go ahead. A free radical is an atom that has been altered in the body. Next. One more. Back, one more, sorry. Oh, that one skipped on me. Go back. Okay, so they come from such things such as tobacco smoke, toxins, and or pollutants. Free radicals can damage cells, proteins, and DNA by altering their chemical structure. Next, please. Next. Over time, free radicals destroy the cells of your body. Vegetables and fruits contain micronutrients and antioxidants that destroy free radicals. So basically, they clean up the garbage. Free radicals like garbage cells in your body, and the fruits and vegetables clean that stuff out. Okay? Next. According to the Institute of Food Research, having enough fruits and vegetables in your diet can drastically reduce your risk of cancer, heart attack, and stroke. Next, please. Researchers at the Harvard School of Public Health examined the relationship between fruit and vegetable consumption and the risk of stroke. It was found that men and women who consume 5 to 6 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables per day were 31% less likely to suffer from a stroke, and that the risk may decrease by as much as 6% per daily serving. So how many people have 6 to 7 servings of fruits and vegetables a day? Very good. Really? Excellent. Next. Okay, drinking a lot of spring water. The recommended amount of water that you should consume in a day can be determined by taking your weight and dividing it in half. So let's say you're 140 pounds. Divide it in half. That would be 7 ounces of water, or 9 8-ounce cups. So that's over a half a gallon for a 140-pound person. So someone like me needs a little more than that. This is the number of ounces of water you should be drinking on a daily basis. Next. Okay, in a study published in Environmental Science and Technology, drugs such as antibiotics, hormones, strong painkillers, tranquilizers, as well as those used in chemotherapy, have been measured in surface, ground, and tap water. By comparison, the United States water supply has had 10 times the antibiotics as the German water supply. You must drink spring or filtered water, not tap water. You guys all drink filtered water? That's what you need to do. So there's a couple of them out. I mean, you really can go get any one. But one that I like, have you ever seen that commercial for the Zero water? It's called Zero. Well, you can get it at Target or Walmart. Basically, it takes all the junk out of the water. Next. And it's relatively inexpensive. Okay, secret number 4. Next. You must exercise to be healthy and lose weight. Next. Exercising builds muscle mass. Muscle cells are where metabolism occurs. Metabolism determines how fast or how slow your body converts the food you eat into energy your body can use. Next. Since metabolism occurs primarily in muscle tissue, the more muscle mass that you have, the more metabolic activity that occurs. So the more muscle, the more fat gets broken down. Next. Metabolism converts food, one more please, to energy. If there is not enough metabolism, food becomes fat, like we were just saying. Next. Okay, women have a 10% slower metabolism than men, and that's why they have more of a problem with weight gain and are slower to lose weight. You ever have someone say, well, my husband loses weight so much faster than I do, or whatever?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Next. Exercise is movement. It could be dancing, golf, tennis, kayaking, hiking, or taking a walk. Next. Exercise is important for more reasons than just weight loss. A California State University study found that a 10-minute walk is enough to increase energy, alter mood, and affect a positive outlook for up to 2 hours. 10 minutes of walking can have a 2-hour effect on your mood. That's pretty important. Next. A study conducted by Harvard University concluded that brisk walking at least 30 minutes a day could reduce the incidence of breast cancer in women by as much as 70%. Next. Therefore, to lose weight and be healthy, you must look at how active you are and what you are doing to increase muscle mass. Next. And secret number 5. Next. Get out of pain. Next. Okay, so to lose weight, you need to increase muscle mass. Next. Muscle cells are where energy is made in the body. The more muscle you have, the more you turn sugar into energy. The less muscles you have, the more you turn sugar into fat. So the muscles will burn that extra sugar quicker. Next. The primary barrier to increasing muscle mass is the low level of physical activity most Americans engage in. So what are most people doing these days? Watching TV, playing games, on their phones, on their, technology is a great thing. It can be used for a lot of great stuff. But think about years ago, how many kids were outside playing years ago, 20, 30 years ago? How many kids do you see outside playing these days? Not many. Next. In essence, we are couch potatoes. We've all heard that term. Next. One of the main reasons people choose not to be active is the amount of physical pain they're in. So a lot of people are hurting. So a lot of people out there hurting, so they're like, oh, I can't go do that because it's going to make them feel worse, right? Next. The Gallup Organization of Princeton, New Jersey recently surveyed American adults regarding pain. Their report was entitled Pain in America. Next. The report found that 89%, so almost 90% of American adults had some sort of pain on a monthly or more basis. Next. If the cause of your pain is not apparent, such as a recent fall, it is most likely due to undetected nerve damage. Has anybody heard of your nervous system? You're laughing at me. You think that sounds like a silly question, right?
Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, a lot of people have never heard of it. They don't even know that their brain tells their body what to do. Next. Americans experience thousands of traumas from falls growing up, sports, auto accidents, repetitive motion injuries related to their jobs. Next. These traumas can leave a person with undetected nerve damage that not only can cause pain, which also interferes with normal digestion and metabolism. Next. Next. The combination of pain, digestive problems, and lack of metabolism can all contribute to problems with weight. Therefore, a complete program to becoming healthy, in addition to losing weight, would involve the evaluation of the negative effects of past traumas. So we've all had some sort of past trauma, whether you think you did or you did not. You know, it doesn't have to be getting into a car accident and going through the windshield. You know, it only takes 5 miles an hour of a rear ender, a little bump, to actually jar your body out of its proper position and actually cause the spinal bones to shift, irritating the nerves that control all the other functions of your body.